And we are live. I think so. The lighting seems a bit too bright. I'm like blinding myself. Okay. Call of Duty. Oh, they even have Warzone in the main title. Call of Duty Warzone Modern Warfare. Interesting. I wonder if this is just gonna stay like that, or if they're gonna change it at some point. I don't know. So yeah, I've not played Warzone yet, just letting you all know. This would be my first game ever. I mean, I've seen some gameplay, like little clips and stuff on YouTube. I haven't seen like any actual like full-on gameplay though. I've just seen clips, you know what I mean? So I really know nothing about this at all. But that's what's gonna be fun about learning it. I mean, Battle Royales, like, I don't love them, but I don't hate them either. Like, I really enjoy Fortnite. I honestly do. Like, I can't say I don't like Fortnite. I feel like people just hate on it because it's popular now, you know? So it's like, and there's so much, like, childish stuff behind it. Like, it's a lot of kids involved in it. So I understand why people jump on the bandwagon of hating that game, but it's really not that bad at all. I enjoyed Blackout. So I feel like I'll probably enjoy this. I mean, I heard that there's no skill-based matchmaking in it, according to one of the developers. So that's true. It's already off to a good start. Because you know me, I don't like skill-based matchmaking. That shit sucks. All right, so it's just here. Do we have to play the training? I don't really want to. I can feel like I just want to learn myself. You know what I mean? Oh, we have to do the training. Okay, that's fine. We'll do training. Armistice training facility. You get a domino skin. I'm just really curious as to what they're gonna do with this, because is it just gonna be like how Blackout is to Modern Warfare or to Black Ops 4, like it's just in that game, or are they gonna continue to update this as newer games come out? You know what I mean?
Welcome to Warzone training.
Like I don't
In Warzone,
know.
every operator is equipped with an armored vest. Slide the armor into your vest.
Use armor with Y.
Good work.
Okay. So you have to manually put it on.
Now pick up some ammo.
There's ammo.
Proceed to the next area.
More ammo. So far.
Hit all the targets.
Okay, I was told that in the options you could change something. Where is it? Like, I want it to be so you just tap it and it automatically picks it up.
Shoot all the targets.
Really interesting that there's a mini-map. Where's tap to pick up? Is it here? I don't see
Hit the
it.
targets.
Stop telling me to hit the targets. I get it. I don't know. Maybe I can't do it yet. We'll see.
Nicely done. Switch to your rifle. Mount your weapon on a piece of cover.
Okay, all this stuff I know how to do.
Listen for the sound of the armor breaking. The armor's gone. Mounting stabilizes your weapon. It's good for mid to long distance engagements. Proper job, well done. One of the best tools you have available is the TAC map. On the
Okay.
tank map, you'll find optional missions known as contracts. Complete contracts to earn rewards.
So you can still
for your
move
team.
while you're on it.
Well done, mate.
That's good. You can't sprint.
Find and accept the contract.
Find and accept the contract. How do I do that? Oh wait, I see. Ping? How do I accept it?
Locate the tablet with the contract.
Oh, it's telling me to do it in real life? Oh, I thought it meant on the minimap. Yo, what's up, Zazu?
Well done, mate.
I thought it was telling me to do it on the minimap. I'm like, yo, what? Oh, right here, okay.
Supply box located.
So there's
Proceed to the next
challenges. Mid-game or something?
This
Is
contract's
that?
objective is to open 3 loot caches.
Go, you know it.
Accepting the contract has marked supply
So these are
boxes
like
on the
chests
map.
then, right?
Next objective located.
Gas mask.
Take any
So I
loot you
full.
want.
I've never seen this
Otherwise, I've got
area.
to
It was
clean this
leaked
place up myself.
by Gaming Revolution a while ago. This whole
Notice
game
supply boxes make a distinct
leaked.
sound when you're close.
by the Game Revolution, but people still claim that he's bullshit, which I find to be really funny. Oh, there's another one?
Nice. Your loot finding skills are remarkable.
Your loot finding skills are
Proceed to the
remarkable.
next area.
Yeah, I have no idea. So you can only keep one
Loot and cash are normally found in
of each thing? Like, I can only have one lethal, one tactical. There's no, like,
spot on.
inventory, you know what I mean? You just get one weapon, or two weapons. But, like, you can't... Oh, there's stuff. Oh, wait, no, these are just ammo and money. And there's your armor. Keep safe with that virus. Bro, I know, like, it's everywhere.
Locate more cash.
They literally canceled classes for the next, like,
Proper job,
2
well done.
weeks.
Cash can be used
Which
at buy
I'm not
stations
complaining
to buy
about,
kill
but
streaks and
still,
other
it's
special
like...
items. Buy stations are marked on the tac map.
It's sketchy. But I'll be fine. It's honestly, it's more of a threat to, like, the elderly than anything else. Wait, what is
Good
this?
work.
Oh, they
Buy
have
stations allow
buy
you to bring
stations?
teammates
That's
back
kind of
from the
cool.
dead. Purchase kill streaks and more.
Looks exactly like the Scar in
Purchase
Fortnite.
a loadout drop marker.
Well, I mean, it is the same gun, so... Wait, what is it asking me to do? Purchase a low drop marker. Do I have enough? I guess I
Nicely
do.
done. Now call in a loadout drop and stand clear of the smoke.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Loadout drops allow you to select
Oh,
a full
shit.
loadout.
Oh,
A loadout
shit.
drop is the only way to get perks and certain weapon attachments in Warzone
These are my
Battle
multiplayer
Royale.
classes. Alright, this one is. These two are right here.
Well done,
So, that's the only way to get perks. And now I have perks.
Try some more equipment or move to the next area when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't really feel like messing around.
Okay, Kruger, hit
I
the
wish
deck.
inspecting was insane. Oh, shit.
When your teammates are down,
Brody
you can
just
revive them if
got
you close.
fucked.
Thank you. Good.
Is there friendly fire?
You can ping anything in the world for your team. Ping an armor plate for your team.
How do we do that? Oh.
Moving.
Copy that. Solid work.
Body armor here.
Pick
Let's
a spot.
fucking blow these guys up.
Well done, mate.
Moving.
You still
Well done,
pinging?
mate.
Like, what?
You can also ping hostile areas for your team. Ping the targets as hostile.
Moving.
Understood.
Moving.
Understood.
Oh, double
Enemies in the
tap.
area. Enemies in the area.
That's the way.
Interesting.
There's another way you can help your team. You can drop items in your inventory for your team. This is called teamwork.
Drop.
Be careful with teamwork. You might win. Nicely done. Sprint to extraction. Next job's waiting. Done and done.
Okay. I mean, that's just a training, but I like it so far. Play Battle Royale practice. So what is this? Just like against bots? Play Battle Royale, play Plunder. Let's just do the BR. Let's just go for it. I don't want to play against no bots, so... I heard the matchmaking's kind of ass. They have double weapon XP and stuff. Alright, so you still get this normal screen here. That's good. Edit loadout. So this is your BR loadout, I assume? What's up, Chad? What's up, Walker Dead? Let me see. Still haven't bought the battle pass. I don't know if I will. The only reason is I just don't think I'd finish it. So I don't want to buy it if I'm not gonna finish it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get the free weapons though. Like I'm gonna get up to 30, so I can get the free weapons. But other than that, I don't really feel like buying the battle pass. Even though I have enough COD points, I don't care enough. So I'm probably not gonna buy the battle pass. Okay. Loot upgrade. This is my first game, by the way. I have not played yet. I just did the training and haven't really seen much of it other than some clips on Twitter, but I haven't actually seen full gameplay, so I have no idea how any of this shit works, which I kind of like going into games like that, so that's a good thing. Where we drop in. You know what? I don't even know what the map is. The only knowledge of the map I have is from the Ground War and the Spec Ops, but like other than that, I don't know. Whoa. Oh, that was like the pre-match thing. The hell is Armistice? Armistice. Okay, here's the map. So, I heard there was a carnival. Is there a carnival or am I bugging? Unless they removed it. I know leaks said there was a carnival. Maybe they removed it, because I feel like I would have seen gameplay of that by now. I feel like everyone's gonna drop the gulag. Oh, this is cool how it has like the names and shit. We got the dam, airport, superstore. I've already played that map in multiplayer. TV station, is that broadcast? Probably. I don't know. I really don't know where to go. I want to go to some iconic. I'm going to prison. But is that? It's out of the map, out of the circle though. Are there any like cool MP locations that like? We're gonna go to Park. I don't know. Park seems cool. I'm planning on making a Walking Dead reboot series on my YouTube channel with comic book characters. Awesome. League is insane. You can New Walking Dead Warzone filled with content. Oh, I know, dude. You know what would make it even better if they just decided to reveal BO5. That'd make it even better. But they're not gonna do that until like April though, so I'm not holding my breath for that.
Targets are up. Get to work.
All right. So there's a supply crate. Oh, so you automatically start with a pistol? I think you do. Interesting. Wait, we just picked up an M13. Wait, did it just... I'm confused. So I have to hold X to pick things up. I'm pretty sure there's a way to change that. There has to be. Are there attachments or no? I'm liking the look of it. I was afraid it was gonna look a little shitty, but it looks fine. Yeah, this feels like I'm in like Philadelphia for some reason. I don't know why. This just feels like Philly, like right outside of like the city in Philly. I'm gonna turn my headset volume extra high just in case, because I'm playing by myself. You know, that's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's trios, right? Oh, there's my boy. I'm pretty sure we're playing trios. I gotta put on these armor plates. Who the hell's shooting? I'm worried about snipers. I hope snipers don't ruin the mode, because I know snipers kind of piss me off in Ground Wars, so hopefully they don't piss me off in this. Do we already have full armor? I can't tell. Okay, so how do you make it so you just have to tap X rather than hold X? Is there a way to do that? Like, there's gotta be, right? They said there was, I just don't feel like looking up the thing. Yeah, I don't see it. I know it's there, though. They said it was there. Unless I completely just went over it like 10 times, but I just don't see it. Wait, more info? No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. See, the problem with not advertising the game, like, at all, really. Wait, I just realized this is covering some stuff. Like, you guys won't be able to see some of the information. So I'm gonna move it. Oh, shit. I'm moving the wrong things. Lower this. Lower that.
Gas is closing in.
Okay, that looks about right. I just didn't want to... Oh, shit. My teammates are dying and the gas is closing in.
Be advised, there's an enemy team.
And I don't know how to play half this game, but whatever.
Let's hit the wall.
So, is this any iconic locations? What iconic locations do they have? I know most of them. I just don't know all of them. Wait until Daryl gets a look at you. Yo, I think... I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he says that, but maybe he says Aaron because he just came across Aaron. You know what I mean? I think this is how I think it's gonna go down. So if you ever watch this guy named Ronnie Hayes, his channel name is Make a Path Presents. He made a video on this and he talked about how he thinks it should go down, and I completely agree with him. I think it sounded perfect. It was like Negan brings Alpha to like the shed, and then when she gets there, they hear a noise because Carol's there, but Negan just stabs Carol in the throat, and then she falls to the floor, and then we just see Carol walk over and just stand above her while Alpha's on the floor, like, bleeding out of her neck, and Carol just looks down on her. Carol doesn't even put a finger on her. I think that sounds so much better than Carol just, like, taking out her anger on her. Carol just sits there and just looks at her, like, gives her a stare as she's bleeding out of her neck from Negan. And then Negan finishes it by slicing up her head and... Wait, I'm being hunted down? What the hell? I'm gonna grab this LMG, I don't know why. Even though I really don't like this gun in MP, you know what? I don't even give a shit. I was just thinking Aaron because he comes across Aaron. Oh wait, what is this? I like how there's different variants of guns that you can... Ah! Where did you come from? Whatever. And this is what happens when you die. You go to the gulag. Is this every game or is this just your first game? I don't know if it's every game or not. And the gulag. Get fucked. Am I about to go in? I throw rocks at them. I'm out of rocks. I don't get this. Do we just like... Everyone gets a second chance, basically? Is that it? Yeah, they're fucking me up good. Chill. Leave me alone. The Gulag will be such a cool zombies map. I know they have a... oh, fuck.
Okay.
Time to earn your freedom, son.
That's right, bitch.
Safe.
Pulling out Abraham. That's cool. No more second chances. Okay, where are we at now? Is this terminal? This looks like terminal. Is this terminal? No. I think it is. I think it's a slight variation of terminal, maybe. Definitely not exactly terminal. Doesn't no, it doesn't look like terminal actually. I think it's just an airport. This map is so big. That could be good, but that could be bad too. I do feel like this is gonna be really slow. That's my main concern right now. Is I do think it's gonna be really slow because of how big the map is. Like it seems like this map almost needs 200 players. Like it's so big. Like 4 times the size of Blackout. You know, that's insane. It might be too big. but we'll see. Like, having your first few games, it's honestly not that big of a deal not coming across anyone because you're just exploring the map, trying to see what's happening. Like, I honestly don't want to run in people. I just want to explore. But when it comes to, like, a month down the line when I've already played the map enough, I've already seen what there is to see, I'm really going to want to come across people and actually have fun. And I feel like it's just the map is so big that might not happen that often. But I could be wrong. Could definitely be wrong. He could just say, wait until they... Yeah, that's what I actually think he's going to say. Wait till they get a look at you. No, the thing is, the reason why I would be okay... Oh, I hear... Wait, so gunshots show up on the minimap in Blackout, but they don't show up on the minimap in multiplayer. That makes no sense to me. I don't get that. Suppressors are going to be huge in this game mode now. Is there another guy over here? Bro, I can't tell. There's so much loot, but I don't know if anybody else is over here. Let's go for it. So much loot. So ammo just automatically picks up, right? Look at that cash. Damn. Did you watch my Walking Dead series? Yeah, if I had time. What's up, Earth Racer? How you doing? But yeah, no, the thing about Carol killing, Negan killing Alpha, yeah, Carol did go through all that to try to kill her, and then she would just let him do it. It sounds weird, but at the same time, I feel like it would almost be like a power move. It's like I'm too good for you, you know? Like, instead of me... Ooh, a custom pistol? Oh, no, that just means it's a player pistol. It doesn't mean it's good. It'd be like a power move. It'd be like, I'm too good for you. I don't even have to lay a finger on you. I'm just gonna let you look at me while you die, and then just, you know, let your final sight be me standing over you. I feel like it sounds intimidating as fuck. That pistol looks kind of dope. This game has a lot of great stuff to it, and it's unfortunate that, like, I don't enjoy the multiplayer as much just because of how, first of all, skill-based matchmaking and how slow it is. There's just so many small design choices that if you change, it becomes one of the best CODs.
Enemy UAV overhead.
And if it had zombies, that would just add another plus onto it. But a lot of the core problems with this game are just so major, it's hard for me to enjoy it. That's kind of the whole thing. Like, I feel like a lot of the problems with, like, BO4, they were more minor, and I didn't really mind them that much. But I don't know, the problems in this game just, like, they overtake the whole game for me. Like, I don't think it's a bad game, that's why whenever I had complained about it, I'm like, okay, it's not a bad game, but I just can't seem to enjoy it. Obviously, I'm enjoying this right now. I mean, it's my first time playing, that's the thing. I really don't think it's going to last that long for me. It might last for everyone else for a while, especially because it's free to play. Fuck, it's probably going to be huge for another month or two at least. But they also have to keep up with updating. If they don't keep up with the updates, then it'll probably fail, but I'm sure they'll keep up with it. I feel like I hear someone. Yeah, I definitely hear someone. I don't know how I feel about the red dots in the minimap. I feel like that works in multiplayer, and that does not work in this mode. They heard people saying they want red dots in the minimap back, so they're like, alright, we'll give you it in VR. It's like, what? Why not give it to us where we want it? And skill-based matchmaking, like, we want it removed? Oh, we'll remove it in VR. Remove it in multiplayer too, why don't you? I don't know. I'm not here to complain, though, so... There's vehicles. Yeah, there's vehicles. I was questioning that for a second, but I realized there's 100% vehicles. I see one on the map right now. Yep, over there. Go to bed, dead channel. You know what? It's fucking 8:30 o'clock. 8:30 o'clock. You never Doesn't sound like English to me. Matt, let a boy live, alright? The whole week off. The whole week. Oh, what is this? Is that a sniper? Yeah, we'll take it. The Warden. Oh, but it's a marksman rifle. I don't know about that. What do I do with all this cash? I have so much cash, but I don't know what to do with it.
Gas is closing in.
Visibility is really low for those long range shots. Oh, I hit him. Let's go. Ah!
I got this.
How do you heal? Oh god.
We lost that one, but
I got completely surrounded. I was being really... I placed 22nd? Okay. Yeah, let's leave. That was really... Oh, I thought my game just crashed there. I was gonna freak out. Congratulations, completing your first match. Rewarding you with a tier skip to the battle pass. Oh, yay! I'm so excited. I open the window. It's hot in here. Ugh. I don't know how. Is this game free? Yeah, it's free. It's like an extension to Modern Warfare, but it's... You can just download it for free. You don't need Modern Warfare to play it. Alright, you can play Plunder, or... I'm gonna play more Battle Royale. We'll play Plunder later. See what that is. Because I don't even know. Well, yeah, it's free. Yo, shut the fuck up. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but they're just guys in the lobby. I told them to shut the fuck up. Because they're being really loud. I had to mute them. I have to mute them. They're hurting my ears. Okay, so there's a lot more to this mode than what it seems like there is for just a normal Battle Royale. Like, there's a lot of side quests you can do and shit, like contracts. But honestly, that's just too much for me right now. I'm just gonna survive and kill people, try to win. Unless, I don't know if doing those are better to do.
You can. We're deploying soon.
So they do have one of these areas. I think like earlier today they didn't have this. Did they just add it that quick?
Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real.
I guess. Thinking about Carol letting Negan out of the cell theory. Oh, she definitely did. Like, I'm almost certain she did. Carol definitely went down there and was like, yo, go kill Alpha for me, please. Thank you. Or, like, interrogate them. Or not interrogate them. Infiltrate them.
Battle Royale. Set a drop point.
Alright, we're gonna go to the prison because I really want to see the
Gas is
gulag.
approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
How do you ping? How do you ping? How do I don't know how to ping. No, I didn't mean to jump. Alright, we're jumping, I guess. Storage town? No. Where is the gulag? That's the dam. I don't want to go back there. Let's check out this train station, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Or what's over here? That's the Atlas Superstore, right? Yeah, let's check it out. Probably gonna be a little busy, but fuck it. Oh god. There's fuckers up here. Oh god, oh god. Yo, watch this. Watch this sleazeball shit right here. Watch this. Oh, bitch! Yeah! Whoa! Yo! Ah! I need ammunition. Oh, wait. There was a dude over there. Is he still back here? I don't know if that guy's still over there or not. Ah! I hear bombs. Yeah, I would like a flashback. You know what's interesting? We've never seen Carol and Negan interact with one another. They haven't even been on screen together in the entire series. We've never seen them on screen together. It's so weird. Like, I didn't believe that when I first heard it, but then I thought about it. I'm like, oh yeah, we have never even seen them in the same shot together on screen. Never. Not once. Nor have they spoken or anything, so this would be the first time, which is weird. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of feasting right now. I'm really glad there's no skill-based matchmaking. Oh god. Oh, that's a decoy grenade. How are we liking Warzone so far? I've only played 2 games, so it's really just in the honeymoon phase right now. I like it, but it's the honeymoon phase, you know what I mean? Like, of course I'm gonna like a new game that I'm playing for the first time. Of course I am. But I'm just worried about the longevity of it in terms of just how slow it can be because of how big the map is. But we'll see. I could be completely wrong. I think it's fun right now, but like I said, honeymoon phase. But even if I don't love it long term, I'm sure in terms of the community, I think they'll love it because it's free to play, you know? Alright, let's go down here and grab this shit. Why? I'm confused why there's no attachments. I don't... Like, only certain weapons have certain attachments, I think. Kind of liked how Blackout did it with just attachments laying around, but I guess this is fine.
Your teammate was sent to the Gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Your teammate has entered the Gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment.
There's definitely some people in here. I don't want to stick around to find out either. Be the best moment, I know. First time they see each other is when that happens. Is this gonna kill me? Because I know Modern Warfare is like really crazy with the fall damage. Let's just run away from that. No! Where did you come from? Oh. There's too many people around that area. It's a bad area to go to. Yo, what's up, Luca? Care, real big fan of your Walking Dead videos. Quick question, when do you think Alpha's going to die? I want to say next episode, but the problem with that is the fact that they're making it seem too obvious in the promos. And the thing is, they love to mislead us in trailers. AMC loves to do that. So I kind of feel like it won't, and it will instead be in like episode 14. It's gonna be before the finale for sure. If it's not episode 12, I think it's gonna be 14. That's final answer. But I feel like it could definitely be 12. Oh wait, I wasn't even thinking. Where am I dropping? Is this the airport? No, this is... Yeah, this is near the airport. A really long range area, so that's a little scary, but... We'll see how it goes. I hate how slow this dropping in is. I feel like every gun is the SCAR. Like, where the fuck's the M4? And the AK? I literally... Every gun I get is the SCAR. And the MP7. I wonder if they just don't have that many guns. They just wanted to keep it slim. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Oh, these are the buildings in the quarry map. You can tell they reuse a lot of assets, which is nothing wrong with that. I don't know why people... They always complain about BO4 reusing assets. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just smart. Of course they're going to reuse certain locations. It's just... It works. Honestly, I think they should have done it more. They should have used some blackout locations, put them in multiplayer. They should have done that more, but they didn't.
Mark a drop point for your team.
Nothing wrong with reusing assets. Where'd I get shot from? Oh, I had to reload. Fuck. Thanks, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's gonna be hard to win without teammates. It's gonna be really hard. Alright, we'll try another game, Battle Royale. I'll try out Plunder later. For now, we're just gonna keep it at... Right now, we're just gonna keep it at Battle Royale. Should I add my classes? I don't know, man. I wonder if the ranking up... Yo! Look how much that shot up! Dude, I think BR is gonna shoot up the tiers like crazy, but I don't even have the battle pass, so it doesn't really matter, but still nice to see. I might buy the battle pass if I end up ranking it up really high, then I probably will buy it, but for now I'm just not gonna, because I don't think I'll be able to. I'll be too focused on zombies and other stuff like real life. But honestly, like, most of my semester's just been canceled because of the corona, so I feel like I might have more time on my hands now. They have a lot of cool items in the shop in this game, but they're just so expensive, and you can't get them for free in any way. Wait, what is this? I do not know what gun this is. Why don't you play with Chief Spidey? I heard he's the coolest person. Maybe because you're not on right now. Unless you are, I don't know. You're not even on, you're not even home, probably, I would assume. Donkey Puncher, I'm so glad I'm on vacation next week so I can play. It looks like a lot of fun. It is fun so far, I gotta say. Yo, what the fuck is that thing? Yo, why is the frames per second so low on it? What do you think I should add in my Walking Dead TV series, character-wise? I don't know. I think you should add, the governor. Alright. I want to drop at the Gulag because that seems to be the coolest location on this map.
We'll hold it for deployment. Now's a good time.
I'm surprised they don't have... Oh, that's where we're dropping right now? Oh, shit. Look at that. It's the MW2 Gulag. Oh, shit!
I'll take the controls.
Okay.
Start warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Alright, that was just a warm-up area, but... let's see where we'll land. I don't know what's, like, cool, you know? I don't know what's the best. I don't know... Is that actually like our squad of players? That'd be kind of cool. But I think it is actually.
Battle Royale. Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Can we go back there? Train station, Promade West or East. Hills. You think estate? Imagine they added estate. So you got the stadium. Could you go inside of the stadium? Kind of want to test that out, but I don't think you can. There's downtown, which is literally Tilted Towers. Lumber. What is lumber? Maybe I'll check out lumber. Just looks like a lot of lumber, you know? I don't know if it's a nice location or anything. I wish there was more locations from, like, previous games. I feel like there's not enough. Actually, this area looks really boring, I'm not gonna lie. That looks insanely boring, but you know what? There's people here, and I want some action, so we're gonna drop here. It's kind of a remix of the Quarry a little bit. I do like how you spawn with a pistol, so you don't get in those really stupid situations where you have no gun and you come across somebody. Ooh, there's a contract. So those contracts just put someone... Look, dude's got some weird Chinese letters for his gamer tag. Death predictions video dropping soon, I hope. I did post one already for this half season. I don't really... my predictions didn't really change that much, so... You can go check that one out. They're pretty much the same. It was for this half season I uploaded. Like a little bit before episode... before episode 9. I think the only thing that might change in those predictions are I think Earl is going to die now. I'd say it's the only thing that's really changed since then. All these armor plates. Oh, there's like no gun. Starting pistol only win or you suck. You know what? Maybe next game. Maybe next game. Sounds like a next game problem. Ooh, the P90. Finally, a gun that's not the same two guns. And it's got a suppressor. Oh, we're hunting down this guy. I see him on the minimap. Oh god. Ah! Like, where did you come from? I might as well give up. What's the point? But it's alright. We're gonna come back in. We're gonna come back in. So, when you die, you get sent to this gulag prison, and you get a chance to come back. You get one chance, and then after that, you're done. Which I guess is kind of cool. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it just takes up a lot of time.
Here we go.
They throw fucking rocks at people. Oh, now I'm in. Alright. All we have to do is just kill this guy.
Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Easy peasy.
Stand by for redeployment.
Okay, now I'm gonna go to the stadium. Could we go inside of it? That's the question. Because if we can, that would be sick. But I really don't think we can. Oh, shit! I almost didn't deploy the parachute. That would have been really bad.
Contract time expired. We lost the target.
Bounty expired. Bro, I don't even know what the money does. Like, what does the plunder do? You just buy stuff in-game, or is it, like, outside of the game? Because there's no credit system in this game. It's just, oh, COD points or nothing. So, is there a healing system? I think it just automatically heals yourself. I don't think you have to bandage or anything. But there might be, like, a stim shot. There's a buy station. You could buy a UAV. Jesus, self-revive kit. God damn. Don't have that kind of money though, so I'm gonna go drive a vehicle, see how the driving is. Spoilers probably are coming out tomorrow on episode 12. I'm avoiding everything because people are probably gonna spam. Exactly. I can't stand spoilers, and the worst part about them is that people will use the spoilers as their own predictions. Like, they'll just think like they're somehow like really smart because they read spoilers. Oh god. Let's go! Oh god, there's too many people here right now. Why is there so many people here? No! Why are there so many people in here? Why? Why did you all come in there? And the off-season walk-in, you should go back to older seasons and score them. I actually... Okay, so I've got a lot planned for that. I have... Loading next player. I don't want to spectate. Let me leave. Got a lot planned for that. So I have like 10 different ideas in terms of ranking videos. Like, I'm gonna do that 100%. I'm gonna do top 50 episodes, top 50 best episodes. I'm definitely doing that after season 10. And then I'm gonna do top 10 worst episodes. Then I'm gonna do ranking all 10 seasons from worst to best. Then I'm gonna do ranking the top 10 best characters. Maybe like, I don't know, top 25 soundtracks. I want to do that as well. And then I want to do... You said you watched Ronnie Hayes. He does his Flaw in All series or whatever, where he like goes through the episodes and gives it like good things. I want to do that same thing, but in a little bit of a different way. And I want to do that for like different certain episodes. I'm not gonna do every episode. I'm just gonna do certain ones. I do want to do that. What's the fun of reading spoilers? Dude, I don't know. I used to do it a little bit, like back a couple seasons ago, just because I was way too anticipated. Like, I could not wait. Like, it was like functionally not possible for me to wait to know what happens. But I've grown up since then. I'm like, all right, no, I actually want to be surprised, so I don't even want to see them. So, and actually, I got a lot of things spoiled for me over time. Not many deaths have been a surprise to me because I hear spoilers so frequently, because I'm on Twitter all the time, so of course I'm going to see it. I think Lydia killing Alpha would make for a good surprise death scene. Honestly, if Lydia, Carol, or Negan does it, I'm happy. It has to be one of them three, though. Just one of them three. I don't think Lydia would. I think she made it pretty clear that she wouldn't kill her mom, even after what she did to Henry, which is probably the worst thing she could do. Unless she had, like, forcefully do it. Like, maybe Alpha was about to kill Daryl, and that was the only thing she could do. Maybe, but other than that, I don't think she would. So you can see Alpha versus Tara Chambler. Sure. Connie gets humped by dog in episode 14. You know what? That would be the funniest thing in the entire series by far. Yeah, no, they're just random ass spoilers. And I'm like, that sounds so specific, and they make it seem like it's a prediction, but it's not. It's literally a spoiler. You literally just read the spoilers and told me. People do that in my comment section. It's why I don't enjoy doing prediction videos, because I know when I do them, people love to act like they're smartasses in the comments and be like, yo, I know everything. I know exactly what's gonna happen. They love to share it. I'm like, dude, literally, just fucking get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, the spoiler with Abe and Glenn. I mean, that would have been a nice surprise, but I don't think anyone knew it was a surprise. Like, not one person. And you know what pissed me off about that? It's the Spoiling Dead fans. They're the worst human beings I've ever met. I literally think that personally. I think they're terrible people. They love the show, yet they literally are one of the reasons why the show isn't doing as good, in my opinion, because I think you just see these spoilers everywhere. Nothing's a surprise anymore, and no one wants that. People want a surprise, and you can't even go on the internet. You can't talk about the show without being spoiled. So I hate them. I really do. They've gotten better over time. Previously, they would literally post spoilers right on Facebook. That's how I got spoiled with Abe and Glenn. I was on Facebook scrolling through. It was right there. No warning. It just said Abe and Glenn dies. I'm like, are you serious? But they gotten better over time, and they made their own website, so they only post spoilers on their own website. But that doesn't make a difference, because people will look at them and they'll share them everywhere. So it doesn't matter if they put a million warnings. It doesn't matter. They're still sharing them everywhere. because they share it with one person, and then you can share it all around with someone else, and then yeah, in-game got spoiled on a live stream because I decided to live stream like a couple hours before I was going to see it, which was really a bad idea, and it just right in my comments of my spoil of the live stream, and I'm like, all right, you know what, you're just a dick. Alpha cuts Negan's head off. You know what? That'd be kind of a funny surprise. Not gonna lie. Kill shot. Is that 999 gaming guy? I don't like him. I don't like him. Anybody that shares spoilers, I don't like.
Clear to engage all targets.
Like, I like rumors and like speculation about certain things, but not when it comes to like deaths, you know? Because that's just like, I want to be surprised. I don't want it to be, but I want to be surprised, but I also want it to make sense. I feel like some deaths, they just purposely make it so it makes no sense, and that's why it was a surprise. Like, I still think Terra and Enid made no sense for the Pike deaths. None at all. And even the other characters that died there, it made no sense to me. They just weren't good fits for it, but they did anyways, just because it was such a big surprise. But it really wasn't a surprise, you know why? Because it was spoiled everywhere. And it wasn't even the fact that it was spoiled, it was the fact that everyone was using it as their own prediction. And when everyone says, these 3 characters are going to die, and everyone's saying the same thing, I'm like, alright, yeah, obviously it's a spoiler then, because they would not all be saying these random-ass characters out of nowhere. Yo. RPG, you think that'd come in handy? I don't know. I don't trust it. Yeah, the Pike scene was completely spoiled for me. I was hoping it was fake because it wasn't, like, confirmed. I just saw the predictions. And I was really hoping it was because I really did not like the choices for that death scene. I still think it should have been Ezekiel. And, the other 2, honestly... Like, obviously, you needed 3 big ones is what they were trying to go for. The other ones, I feel like there should have been other characters too. But I do think it should have been Ezekiel. I said Father Gabriel originally, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I actually really like Father Gabriel, so I'm actually enjoying what they're doing with him in Season 10, so I want him to stay alive. Before that, I was okay, and I thought he'd work really well for that death. But I still think Ezekiel would have been perfect, at least for one of them. And I wouldn't mind if it was Terra, if Maggie was still there, and if we saw, so we could see her reaction, and Sydney. Because when you take away characters like Maggie, it just, that was one of the main connectors to Terra for us. We didn't even see Eugene's reaction. That's the problem. Terra's death felt like it made no impact on the story. It really did. I felt no impact from Terra's death, even though she's one of my favorite characters. But it didn't develop anyone. It didn't change anyone. Like, at least Enid kind of developed a character, developed Alden. But that's just one minor character. Henry is a big one, which I'm fine with, but they could have done with Ezekiel instead. I think they should have, honestly. I think Henry had more potential. But at least Henry developed someone big. I feel like Tara did absolutely nothing for the story, and it was just there because they needed another choice. And they don't want to kill off anyone else. Yeah, I didn't think it would be Rosita, even though I knew it happened to Rosita in the comics. I just didn't think it would happen because I feel like they want it to be different. And Rosita is much more important in the show than she was in the comics. Like, in the comics, she was nothing. No one really gave a shit about her. At least from my opinion, I just feel like she was really minute in the comics. Ooh. I like me a PP. This gun's dope. What's it called? Makarov's Death? Or Nursing Death. Why did I read Makarov's Death? I just died by a pistol because of lag. Are you kidding me? Are you ever going to introduce the boarding school kids or hobby into the story? Oh, for sure. That's later on, though. That's not going to be soon. Actually, I guess kind of soon. That's like... Javi will be like season 5, around there. and the boarding school kids would be like later in season 6, maybe 7. You know, later on, not now. But yeah, they will be eventually. Should have been Ezekiel, Oscar, and Alden or Tara. Actually, yeah, Alden instead of Enid would have been fine with me as well. I just feel like Enid I would have been okay with if Carl didn't die, but since Carl died, it felt weird. Why would you kill Enid right after that? It didn't make sense. And we lost that gunfight. I think Cassidy has said that Lydia wouldn't kill Alpha because either way Alpha would win because Lydia would then possibly become the new Alpha. Yeah, kind of like in Star Wars, how like they don't want to kill the Sith because then they would become the new Sith. But, you know, it's weird how Daryl didn't care about Tara's death. Yeah, they just look at her. I'm like, bro, I wanted to see more reactions from the characters for Tara's death, and we didn't. There was... Like, if Maggie was there, it would have worked. Even Sydney. Sydney was pretty close to Tara for, like, an episode or two. That would have been nice to see her reaction. Eugene? Eugene? Not even a word? Remember Eugene and Tara's relationship? That was just thrown out the window. Like, season 7, they just threw that relationship. They've never talked again. I don't remember they ever having a heart-to-heart or any sort of a conversation with one another after, like, season 6. Like, that was the last time. Actually, season 7. I think it was season 7, episode 6. That was like the last time we saw them talk, and then they just never even talked again? Like, what? They were like best friends in season 5 and like even season 6. And then it's just gone. That was disappointing to me. I just feel like the way they handled that was just poor. I loved the directing and everything about that scene. But it was just the choices of the characters and the reactions of the other characters to those characters just was poor to me. And like some of the deaths just felt so unnecessary. Frankie? We didn't even know anything about it. Who did she develop? Every one of those deaths, to me, should have done something for the story, I think, personally. Some of them I know were just random, but almost too random. Like, one of them we didn't even know the name of. Like, come on. And the Highwaymen. Can someone explain to me what was the point of that group? What was the point? I see no point in the Highwaymen. Like, I've really sat down to try to think about it. And I don't know. What was the point? There was literally zero purpose to the Highwaymen. They introduced them, had them help out a little bit. They joined the fair. They saw a movie. They were having fun. And then most of them die. And then one of them was pissed off in season 10 and then helped beat up Lydia. But we've never really... There's no imp. They didn't have to be there. They felt like they were just thrown in. You know? Like, people call, like, the garbage people, like, the trash people, they call them, like, a filler, like, thrown in group. But they have a huge purpose because not only were they the ones... Not only did they help in the war in a massive way... But they also, well, obviously they connect to the Rick movies, so that's huge. They were used as kind of like a tool for Negan to like betray them and all. They did a lot with the trash people, a lot more than the Highwaymen. I feel like they're just, the Highwaymen are nothing, you know? I don't know what was the point of them. So glad that you kept Nick alive. Yeah, I know, his death was stupid, so I'm not doing some stupid shit with Nick, don't worry. Don't worry. Both of the Nick's deaths, like both of them, were both stupid. But I know we could die in 2 different ways. They didn't see the movie. Oh, they didn't? Oh yeah, were they not there? I thought I remember them seeing them there, but I guess not. I'm gonna go to this hospital. It looks kind of dope. Oh. Oh.
Targets are up. Get to work.
It's kind of laggy for some reason. It's really laggy. Yo, what? Is that the game or is that my Wi-Fi? I don't know. It could be either or. You know what? No one gets the helicopter. Fuck all you bitches. No one deserves it. Yeah, it's lagging really hard. I really don't know if that's on my end or... I want to get like one good game.
Teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
I want to get a dub. It's just going to be hard since I'm playing so well. If I jump, will I get my parachute?
Teammate redeploying to the AO.
Guess we have to test it out, right? Oh, good. Thank God. I was getting scared it wasn't going to pull out. Love the adaptation series, dude. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I would definitely do it more often if it got more views, but the fact that it gets, like, barely any views compared to some of my other stuff, it just makes me not want to do it as much. But, like, I still do it because I love doing it, and a lot of people who watch it love it. So, of course, I'm going to keep doing it. But, like, I feel like there's just... I'm so busy most of the time. And when I do get the chance to record, I usually want to do something that I expect to get more exposure. That sounds like a dicky thing to say, but like at the same time, it's real life, you know? I don't want to spend too much time doing something that's not going to get much, I guess, growth out of it. Because it's not going to grow my channel. But it's fun, and you guys love it, so I'm going to keep doing it. I feel like there's definitely guys in here. Oh, an AK! Oh, let's go! Golden Dragon! Oh, that's hot as hell! Look at that thing! Damn! You know me, I'm an AK motherfucker. Like, I literally jerk off to AK. Bro, my house is always just full of people. I hate it. I hate it. Like, why do people have to come here? I don't know. But look at this gun. Oh, I hear someone. Oh! Where did you... That pissed me off. At least we gotta go to the gulag. Very Nick, I think it deserves more recognition. I appreciate it. I hope it does eventually, but I feel like it's... The problem with it is, like, I'm just telling you guys what I wrote rather than actually, like... You know, I feel like it's hard to describe a lot of what I imagine, and sometimes what I imagine is much cooler than what it sounds like, you know what I mean? I'd rather this be just what I'm writing just to be a real show. I could do so much more with it, but, you know, that's unrealistic. Right now, it's just a fuck! Alright, I'm gonna play Plunder. No, I'm not screaming that.
Your team can supply you back if they have the cash.
No, it's annoying too, because it's like, if I want people over the house, there's just no one there, like if I'm actually bored. But then when I actually just want time to like record or do anything like that, that's just when everyone comes and I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of the house. It's the worst when I'm watching The Walking Dead 2. I'm just like, bro, please give me peace. Okay, what is this? Plunder? Is it like a team-based mode? Because if it is, I'm gonna be fucked.
Here's the lay of the land. In this mode, each team fights to collect the most cash.
Okay, you just gotta get the most cash.
Cash can be collected in multiple ways. The most surefire is finding and looting supply boxes located throughout the map.
So is it like a
Contracts are optional
is
mini
it just
missions
2 teams,
scattered
or is
throughout
it
the map. You can
normal
search for the
trio
yellow contract
teams?
icon, then follow the instructions for a cash payment.
Would you like to do a crossover? Nah, I'm gonna keep mine separate. Also, because aren't you saying you're doing like a what's the word?
high-risk,
Like,
high-reward strategy is to take
you're
out
basically what
players
you're
who
describing
have
as a
the most
rewrite
cash.
of the main series. But mine is supposed to take place
Specially marked on the
in
map.
the already existing main
Be
series,
advised,
so that
when you
wouldn't make
die,
sense, you know what I mean?
You drop cash too.
So is this a respawn mode, or?
Protect your cash using cash deposit helipads. When you get to one, call in a healer and fill it with your cash.
They originally had a nuke in this mode, apparently, and they removed it.
You can also protect your cash using cash deposit balloons found in supply boxes. Or
Okay, honestly, I don't want to watch this. I want to figure it out my own, so let me just skip this.
These are the essentials of plunder. Now get in there.
Plunder. It's so hot in here, oh my god. It's literally 1,000,000 degrees. Okay, I know. You don't have to show me all this information. I'm not that stupid, I can figure it out my own. You have any new operators? We have this girl. Battle ready. I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I'm having fun, but I honestly just want to play zombies. I don't want to play more of this. I just kind of want to go play zombies. It's fun, but, like, I don't care that much. I don't know. Am I just losing interest in multiplayer overall? I hope not. I hope I'm not like this in BO5. I really want to like BO5's MP. But, like, I can go back and play BO4 MP. I'll have fun, though. So that's the thing. So this isn't just me hating MP. This is just me hating Modern Warfare MP. Because I would go back and play really any other MP. Maybe not like MW3, though, because fuck MW3. Consider you one of the main big Walking Dead creators. Thank you. I mean, I put a lot of work in my Walking Dead stuff because I know it usually gets the most views, so obviously I'm gonna put more work into things that are Walking Dead related just because of that. I kind of wish I did it earlier though, because The Walking Dead isn't as popular as it was like 4 years ago. Like, if I've been doing hardcore Walking Dead stuff for like the past 4 years, I think I'd be much bigger. But I just didn't do as much in the past. Like, I nibbled in it a little bit, but I didn't go hard in it. Like, I didn't do reactions. I didn't do like weekly reviews. I just kind of did it whenever I felt like it. So I feel like I started to actually do a lot more when the show stopped being as popular as it used to be, which is unfortunate. I feel like these videos would be getting much more views. But, like, even if you look at my most popular videos, they're all The Walking Dead. Like, either the game or the show, they're all Walking Dead. There might be, like, 1 or 2 Call of Duty ones in there, maybe hidden somewhere, but, like, the majority of, like, the first 10 or so, it's just Walking Dead. But I like, if I was smart, I would just drop COD and just do Walking Dead stuff. But I love COD too much to do that. And honestly, like, if I'm gonna be real with you, I like making COD videos more than making Walking Dead videos. I do. I love The Walking Dead. It's a great series. But I just have more fun putting together most COD videos, especially for zombies. I just have more fun doing that. I don't have as much fun doing Walking Dead stuff. But I know Walking Dead stuff is just so much more popular. So Last Walking Dead Season 3 Episode 13 got 102 views. Yeah, they get good views. It's just not great, you know? Like, 100 views to me isn't... It sounds cocky, but I don't think it's that much. Like, you know, it sounds really cocky because, like, I'm not even that big, but, like... What is this transmission error bullshit? Like, it sounds hella cocky, but I really don't think anything less than 1,000 views to me is kind of just like, I don't think it's anything special, you know? Anything under 100, I think, is automatically shit. Like, if it's under 100, I'm like, not for everyone. I'm saying this for me personally. It's different for everyone. Some people getting 100 views is huge, and that's good for them because they're a different channel. But for me, I feel like it's, especially with 7,000 subs, like, if I'm not getting at least 1,000 views, I feel like I failed. Well, not failed completely, but I feel like the video didn't do that good. But if I get more than 1,000, I feel pretty good. If I get more than 10,000, I feel great. If I get more than 100,000, I feel like fucking out of this world amazing. I've never hit anything more than 200,000 though, so I hope I get hit 1 million one day. That'd be great. Season 3 to 6 was the peak, at least that feels that way. Everyone I knew watched it, but after season 6, 7, people lost interest. Yeah, it was mainly around like the end of season 7 going into season 8. And even worse from season 8 to season 9. That was the worst drop off, I think. Like right when Rick left, that's when everyone just said fuck this. And I never understood why, really. Like some people I ask why, it's usually because a character died. And I'm like, really? You stopped watching because a character died? Like, that means you were never a fan in the first place. You just watched the show for that character. Like, there are shows like that, I'd admit. I've watched shows where a character leaves the show and then I stop watching it because I'm not interested in the other characters. I've done that before. But I was never really a fan of the show. I was just a fan of those characters. I've done that to many shows. I think Shameless is an example. I don't know if you've seen Shameless, but I felt like... I mean, I did this. That's not really a good example because I did watch most of Shameless, but like the one character I really liked was Jimmy, who I think he's also named Steve. He's got like 2 names or whatever. He was great. Great. But he left the show, and so I felt so much less interested in it because of that. I think people did the same with Glenn. They did the same with Carl and Rick. But those are not the only characters in the show. I don't know why people act like that. We still got Daryl, Carol, Negan, Eugene, Rosita, Judith, Ezekiel. Like, a lot of new characters that they bring in that are just as great. Nah, dude, trust me. Daryl would not die. There's not even, like... No. If Daryl was to die, the only reason they'd kill him off is if the actor died in real life. That's honestly the only reason they kill him off. Because the actor himself said he'd never leave, right? He said that. He said he was going to be there till the show ends. And the writers are not stupid enough to kill him off because he's the biggest character right now. That would just make no sense to kill him off. So, trust me, he's going to be alive. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Episode 12 would be as good as Too Far Gone. That'll be hard to beat, I hope. But... Oh, you get to pick your own classes in this mode? Cool. Is it just the whole map, or... They're all about to be season finale. Yeah, I could see it happening like series finale, but honestly, I think they'll just have them alive to the end. In some way. Honestly, I think every season is at least good. Like, I don't think there's any season that I'd consider to be bad. And yeah, I always like, even some of my friends who stopped watching, like I'll show them like a clip from a recent season. No matter how cool the clip is, they'll watch it. They'll be like, oh, cool. But they won't watch it. I don't know. And I know a lot of friends who also, they have never seen it. And they refuse to watch it for one reason, because it's long. They don't want to watch a long series. People, for some reason, they hate that. They want something they can do quickly and binge in like a week. And they don't have to like worry about 130-something episodes. So I feel like the fact that the show is so long is what's hurting it. But I want more. I don't want it to end, so, you know, it is what it is, I guess. The only really negative effect to them having lower ratings is the fact that the budget will drop, and that might lower the quality a little bit. But I haven't really noticed a quality drop. I feel like the quality is just as good as it's always been, so I don't feel... like... What's the word? Ooh, hard hat. Cash deposit balloon, let's do it. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. To be honest, with Rick left, a lot of interest left too. I mean, I love Rick, he's my favorite character, but I feel like there's just so many other great characters to the point where I was okay with it. And you know what made it okay? The fact that they were gonna do movies with Rick, and the fact that he's probably gonna come back to the series eventually anyways, you know? It's not like he's gone, it's not like they killed him off, you know? I mean, y'all stop watching because they killed off characters. I just feel like that's I don't know. I love the universe. I don't watch the show just for the characters. And you know that because I even watch shows like Fear where there's not nearly as many good characters. but I watch it anyways because I just love the universe. I love zombies. I love that apocalyptic nature of it. As long as it's done right. And you can always add, the thing is, even when they kill off good characters, you can always add new characters. You know what I mean? There's always going to be interesting characters they can add. Maybe that'll be even more interesting than Rick eventually. You never know. By the way, can you guys hear the people in the background? Like, I apologize if you can, but there's people, like, screaming in the background. And I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I don't know how loud my microphone is on, but... Oh, whoa. Where'd that come from? Was that guy the guy all the way over there? Shit. My ex watched the first seasons and tapped out after. I feel like the first 2 seasons are really slow, and I honestly don't blame people for not watching after season 1, even though I think season 1's fine. I just think it's... I could tell why people might not be interested after just that 1 season. I feel like I feel like if you want to get people interested in the show, the best episode to show them is either Too Far Gone or No Way Out. You show them one of those 2 episodes.
I'd prefer to ride.
Probably No Way Out, because that episode doesn't have too many massive deaths in it. They have deaths, but not too many massive deaths, so it's not spoiling anything huge. No one deserves to die, but they're fictional characters, so I get over it. I just think for the story's sake, they just felt like weird characters to kill off, and that's why I didn't like it. But I'm not gonna stop watching, you know? They can kill off the whole show and just leave nothing but Eugene, and I would honestly be like, whatever. As long as it's good. The Walking Dead YouTube channel referred to CRM by its name for the first time. They kept the show similar to the comic ending. I think we'll see Judith as Carl or maybe RJ. Yeah, I think they're going to do that with Judith. 100%. I just wonder how they're going to end... I just wonder how they're going to end everyone else. Like, are they all going to die? I do think it's going to be... The final season is going to be after the 3rd Rick movie. They're going to do 3 Rick movies. And after the 3rd one, we're going to see Rick, Michonne... go back to the main show for the final season. And then they'll be a part of the final season. The final season will be huge. And then that's when they're going to end it. I think it'll be perfect. We're going to see everyone reuniting and all that. It's going to be beautiful, I think, at least. And I can't wait for that. Because Rick, yeah, he said it was his final season. Final episode. Michonne said this was her final season. But you know what they also said? They also said, I'll come back. They literally, Andrew Lincoln said, if they need me, like, in the future, maybe I'll come back. Nothing's off the table. I think he said something like that. So, yeah, he's gonna come back.
I'll go this way.
No doubt.
Moving.
I mean, I think just having a new showrunner, I think it was just, I don't know, because, like, there's parts of her, see, the problem is the show running, we don't really know, oh, there's the amusement park. We don't know how much of an effect showrunners really have on the show because, like, I don't think it's honestly as big as we make it seem like. Because it's a writer's room. That's what it is. It's like, they have a whole writer's room of writers, and it's the same writers always there, and they discuss the episodes, and then different people are handed out episodes that they'll write individually. And the only really power the showrunner has is just the overall direction. They do kind of generally say what they want to happen, and the writers will have to agree on it. There's no way the showrunner could just say, I'm doing this, there's nothing you can do about it. That's never happened. So when people blame Gimple for killing Carl, I always say, well, yeah, the rest of the writers agreed on it too. So I don't, they would never do something if the other writers did not agree on it, that's for sure. It's like the presidency. The presidency can't just, the president can't do whatever he wants. No, he needs, like, you know, the other people to agree with him. So, or at least the majority to agree. That's what they do. So, what they do is they, like, discuss it. They give out different scripts to different writers on the show, and then they write the episodes, and then they go back. And then ultimately, if it's like a hard decision on something, the showrunner will have the final say in that. So I guess that's their main power point, is that they'll have the final say. But Angela's always been there. She's been there since season 2. And I guess they just knew she's one of the longtime writers in the show, so they gave her the showrunning role. It made sense. But see, that's why when I say like I'd say Angela's writing style versus Gimple's, it's hard to say that because we don't really know certain scenes whether or not it's Gimple's fault or Angela's fault. We have no idea. It could be another writer for all we know that's just no one talks about because it's some random writer. You know what I mean? We don't really know whose fault is what when it comes to these things, and it's hard to pinpoint it. I think the writing has been just as good as it's ever been in season 9 and 10. What I do think really stepped up in season 9 was the directing, which doesn't really have much to do with the show running, but the directing has been much better. I don't know why. I guess they just said screw it, it's a new beginning basically, so let's step up our fucking directing, and a lot of the shots have been much nicer. Also, they're not using guns anymore, and the reason why I say that is because it's really hard to direct with guns. It really is, because to make like shootouts work good is just such a bitch. I've seen it behind the scenes. It's not an easy task. Ooh, we got an epic from Maz. I suck. I really do. What was I saying? Yeah, it's harder to shoot like action scenes with guns than it is to shoot with melee weapons by far. Just because of like the physics of guns and how they move and how people react to them. They do a really bad job with that sometimes, I gotta admit. But sometimes they do a great job, so I don't know, it all depends. Do you think they're gonna adapt Elodie's return to the comic with a different character? I was hearing something about Connie apparently having a kid. I don't know if that's true, but someone said Connie had a kid or something and that she was talking about it, and I don't remember that, but they could, definitely. And if Connie did have a kid or something, then sure, that works for her. But I don't think they'll do it with Michonne, though. I don't hate Gimple. I find some of his decisions questionable. I mean, I think all the writers have questionable decisions, but again, I don't know how much of that decision was his personally, though. You know? Like, I'm sure killing Carl was agreed upon. It might have been his idea. We don't really know whose idea it was. It could have been anyone's idea, but the writers still agreed upon it, therefore, that's why it happened. They wouldn't have happened if they didn't agree upon it. I don't have faith in Angela anymore. I do. I think she's doing fine. I feel like there is a big difference. This might be a big effect between Gimple and Angela, and it feels like this. It feels like in Gimple's seasons, they don't explain as much, and instead they leave it up to interpretation. Can I make this jump? I cannot make that jump. They leave it up to interpretation, but I feel like Angela's seasons kind of spoon-feed us a little bit. Like, they give us all the information and don't hide anything away. Now, I'm not saying one of those ways are better than the other, because honestly, they both work in their own right. They're just really different. And I do think that's why a lot of the audience, especially the audience that doesn't really pay attention to the show as much, where they just kind of sit around and they don't actually look at the screen the whole time and take it all in, they do enjoy the new seasons better because it's more explained to them. They don't have to be like, wait, why'd that happen? Because, like, look back at season 8. They do something like shooting up the windows in the beginning of the premiere. They didn't explain that at all. But if you use your brain a little bit, you can figure out why they did it. And I guess a lot of people don't want to do that, which I don't blame them. I mean, it's a TV show. You don't really want to think that much on your TV show, but... Oh, God. I'm being tracked. Great. Wait, I want to pick up a gun. Ooh, a rifle? Bro, there's so many comments. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. I gotta read all these. Y'all are crazy. People raged by Carl's death. Dude, I know. That was ridiculous. Like, come on now. I can't believe people get that frustrated over a fictional character. Like, bro. Like, I got pissed when certain characters died. Like, I don't think Tara should have died. I don't think Enid should have died. But I'm not gonna send death threats to the fucking showrunner. Like, Jesus. I don't feel like one is better than the other. I think they're fine in their own right. I mean, if you look at their individual written episodes, Gimple wins by a mile. I mean, Kang's written some good episodes, but she's also written some really crappy ones. Gimple, though, his track record has been pretty strong with the episodes. because like they have writers that write individual episodes. You can look on Wikipedia. I think it shows all the episodes that they're all written. Most of like the best episodes in the series, Gimple's written, but again, that's just because he was a showrunner for a while and they give him those big episodes to write. It might not completely be the writer's fault as to why some episodes are not as good as others, but Kang did write some pretty good episodes. I'm not saying all the ones she did were shit, but there's a few here and there that she wrote that were kind of shitty, in my opinion. But same with a couple of Gimples, too. I don't think one's better than the other, honestly. But Frank Darabont, I really did not like. People always wanted him back, but I feel like he would have ruined the show. I feel like the show would not have been as good as it is if he stayed on. And Glenn Morazzo for season 3, he was terrible. I'm sorry. I like season 3, but him as a showrunner, I heard a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. He was terrible. He was really trying to ruin the show, like, completely. I think, actually, Gimple saved the show. I have a whole article on this. I don't know. But Gimple, like, literally saved the show from being, like, destroyed. I'll read it out. Because Gimple, that's why Gimple became showrunner in season 4, because the showrunner from season 3 was really fucking stuff up. And then Gimple had to come in and say, yo, chill out. Stop trying to ruin this. Let me do this. And you move on. I gotta find it, though. I don't know where it is. I'm literally in the middle of a COD game, and I'm looking for a fucking article. Actually, I don't think it was an article. I think it was on the Spoiling Dead's page. Apparently, they had some behind-the-scenes info. I can't find it. It's here somewhere. I had screenshots of it. I'll be right back. I gotta get water.
You're safe. You lost the enemy trackers.
Okay. Let me look at this. So it has all this information of behind-the-scenes stuff from season 3, season 2, all this stuff. So Glenn Morazzo was reluctant. The word, he doesn't want to be the showrunner, pretty much, of season 3. But he did it anyways. And apparently Herschel was almost killed off in season 2, but it was changed to Dale. That's interesting. He considered killing Andrea at the end of season 2 as well. But what else am I seeing here?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Trying to see, something happened where like he fucked up. Carol was originally supposed to die instead of T-Dog as well. Many people in the writer's room wanted to have Judith die in childbirth, but they decided not to. Thank God they didn't. Let's be real here. I love Judith now. The season 3 finale was rewritten entirely and refilmed entirely because Morazzo did something stupid with it. Andrea was supposed to break out and blow up the governor's apartment. Wait, what? Okay, this is what I was talking about. So, a huge argument broke out in the writer's room over whether or not to kill Andrea. The only reason they felt the season lacked... The only reason they wanted to kill Andrea is because they felt the season lacked a climax without a major death, even though Merle died in the episode before, but whatever. Greg Nicotero was the only executive producer who never budged on this and still saying it was a bad idea after the fact. And Glenn Morazzo resigned, citing creative differences because he... Okay, this is what happened. Morazzo, the showrunner of Season 3, he did not want to follow the comics at all. He wanted to completely go away from the comic art and what the comics was all about. And that's why... And then AMC was pissed about this, so was all the other writers, because they were like, no, we love the comics. We want to follow the comics. So Scott Gimple came in and said, okay, I will actually follow the damn comics, don't worry. And that's why he became showrunner, pretty much. Their weapons where Virgil is, do you think it's guns or bombs or stuff? I'm assuming bombs, like big bombs. Kind of hate a miscarriage. That is what I heard, actually, yeah. It was something like that, something with a child. I think Carl died for no reason. He was a way more important character for the future. I don't think he died for no reason. They had a pretty clear reason as to why Carl died. And I didn't agree with it at first, but as time went on, I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm fine with it. Because the thing is... Yeah, they said the end of the season lacked a major death, which, Merle died, so I don't know why they're acting like that season lacked a major death. There's more information. I'll read it out for you guys if you want. I'll read it after this game. I'm trying to read through all the comments because you guys said a lot of shit. But yeah, I was saying Carl died for the fact that they needed to give Rick a reasonable reason to keep Negan alive. Also, the actor wasn't good. Honestly, they didn't say that, but I think that's a huge reason as to why they killed off Carl, because the actor just couldn't handle the role, especially after Andrew Lincoln wanted to leave. Like, you can't just... The guy just couldn't... I'm sorry. Like, I love Chandler Riggs. He's a great kid. But even he admitted himself he's not a good actor. He said, I literally fucked up. I should have done better. It's true. I just wasn't that good. I liked Carl. He's a great character, but I'm fine with him being gone. But looking back on it, I wish he hadn't died, just because I feel like people would have liked Season 8 more. They also would have appreciated the show more. They probably wouldn't have left as much, but it's whatever. Yeah, I can't wait for the People movies. I really can't. They're gonna be great. Yeah, since Gimple, honestly, people keep acting like he got, like, demoted. He actually got promoted. His position now is much more important than it was before. Like, before he was just a showrunner. Now he's literally chief executive of the whole franchise. So he handles, like, all the big stuff. Like, all the shows, the movies. He's literally writing movies. That's huge. I think that's honestly the main reason they did it. People think that they did it because people didn't like his season, so they're like, oh, he's shit, let's remove him. That's not why. They did it because they needed him to write movies for Rick. Which I'm really excited to see, so. Is this kill streak?
Bounty target is down. Well done.
Would you rather see Judith versus Beta or RJ versus Beta? Well, considering RJ would just get smacked, I think I'd rather see Judith. Write my own apocalypse story, writing form. Awesome. I love writing stories. It's just something I've always loved to do. Alright, I'll read more of that info out right now. Is Gimple making the Rick movies? Yeah, he's writing them and directing them. Not directing them. He's leading them, you know what I mean? I don't know who the directors are. But honestly, I was a little worried for the Rick movies at first. I was like, I don't know. I feel like they're just going to be low budget. But then they got Universal Pictures to produce it, that's huge. That means their budget's going to be huge. So I think it's going to be a good movie. I think it's going to come out probably next summer. Not this summer. I think the summer after that. So we got a while. Like, we got a year and a half to go, really. But it'll come soon. So, okay. I'm going to read out more of this information because you guys seemed interested in it. So let me read out more of it. So I'm like barely playing this game. Once Scott Gimple took over, things got really quiet. So what that means is there was really, like, this is why I really always defend Gimple as showrunner, because when he became showrunner, the show was so much, it was the stress-free. Like seasons 1 to 3, so much behind the scenes crap, so many things going wrong, so many people wanting to leave. Like Dale wasn't supposed to leave, he left. He chose to leave, the actor did. Sophia wasn't supposed to die, she chose, the actor did. So many things like that happened to the point where it just got ridiculous. But when Skipple came in, it was calm, it was nice. And that's what I like to hear. And then it says, this is something about Beth. Apparently, she thought she wasn't told she was dying until the episode before the episode she died in, and she thought she was gonna have more stuff to do. She had bought a house in Atlanta just before she was told. Yeah, so this happened with Carl too, where he bought a house, and everyone blames Gimple for that. I'm like, that's just how it works. That's just how the business is, unfortunately. Like, they don't know exactly when they're gonna kill you off sometimes, so you can't just, you have to be expecting that I can get killed off at any moment. So that's just how it is. Let's see. Gimple said that Tyrese's death sort of came as a surprise to him, but felt it was necessary, meaning that it was not something that was planned very far in advance. Apparently, Denai Guerrero, who plays Michonne, was pissed about him getting the boot because she was not happy with the longevity of African Americans on the show. Oh, yeah, a lot of African Americans died in season 5, like a lot. Seth Gilliam got a DUI early in filming of this season. Okay, Father Gabriel, okay. It's been speculated that Glenn was originally supposed to die next to that dumpster, but a lot of the people behind the camera felt that he should get his comic death. But for whatever reason, they decided to film the death anyway and retcon it later. Again, this is purely speculation, not something... Okay, so I don't think that's true, honestly. That sounds really speculation. That's pretty much all the information for later seasons. I want to go back to the earlier seasons again, because there was more stuff I didn't mention. So while the cast got along with Frank Darabont extremely well, AMC did not get along with Frank Darabont at all. The season 1 finale was written several times over. It's unknown what Darabont was stuck on, but it's been speculated that Kirkman did not want to reveal too much about the fall of the government or the virus, going as far as he thinks that the aired version of Season 1, Episode 6 revealed too much, and he wishes it never happened. AMC cut the budget in half for Season 2, and that's why it was on the farm the whole time, because they couldn't have... Season 2 budget was really bad. Really bad. The first episode of Season 2 was originally supposed to be a standalone episode that tied in thematically rather than directly to the plot. It was going to focus on a soldier who ended up as a zombie in the tank in Atlanta. Due to the huge budget decrease, the episode likely was never even written, let alone reached any production. Interesting. Laurie, Shane, and Dale, like the actors who play them, all requested to be written out of the show following Darabont's firing, because AMC fired Darabont. So 3 actors want to leave because of that. But the Shane was going out anyways. Dale was written out despite later changing his mind. And it's very likely they rushed to get rid of Sarah as well, who played Laurie. These are the only ones I can remember off the top of my head, but there's been many more. So they were really like in love with Darabont, the actors. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like Season 2. But it's not bad, though. Would it be okay if I did some similar series by yours telling the story? Yeah, sure. You do it as similar as you want. I don't give a shit. Wait, is my headset off? Oh, no, it's not off. It was just low. Okay, let's actually play now, because I've been just like running around doing absolutely nothing for the past however long. I'm not gonna lie, this mode is way too long. I've been in here for how long now, and I'm literally not doing anything. Like, when does it end? In 3 minutes, I think. I don't want people to say the death wasn't good enough. Like, it's not a zombie show. Not every death has to be a crazy moment for each character at realism. Yeah, that is true. I think the actress for Sophia being related to both Henrys is good. I think the fact that they got the older version of Henry to be the brother as well was also good, because, you know, most times Hollywood tries to cast some like guy who looks very similar and it just never works out because it's never similar enough. But that's like perfect because it's literally his brother, so it worked out well. Bonus round. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those type of games I had to play with friends. I'm kind of getting bored playing solo. I had a character named Sierra. It's just unhappy. It's alright if you have the same names. You do whatever you want to do. It's fine. Is this the Dragunov? Yep. I thought it was an AK. Yo, but I really want to get you guys episode 14 because episode 14 is one of my favorites that I've written. One of my favorites of all time. It's just great. Like, I like it more than the finale of season 3. I do. I'm on Xbox. I want to snipe someone. Bro, it's so slow. I can't find anyone. I have so much plunder too. Whatever you call it. I don't even know what it does. Oh. 14's probably going to be out. I was originally going to be Friday, but because classes were canceled for the next week, might be tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know. I'll say either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. One of those 3 days. No later. What do you play besides COD? I mean, honestly, 90% of what I play is COD, but, like, I guess 6 Siege a little bit, Battlefront 2. That's really creepy. I could see through the window of this house that's, like, really far from here, but for some reason I could see it really well at this angle. That's really weird. That's besides the point. Let's go to Battle Royale. I don't want to play Plunder anymore. I play Far Cry a little bit. Fortnite I used to, not really anymore. Minecraft used to, not really anymore. It's just mainly COD. It's like 90% COD, so really any COD, mainly zombies, because, you know, zombies is the shit. I need better Wi-Fi. That's like the #1 thing on my mind right now, is just to get better Wi-Fi. Yeah, you can add me. I don't know if I have space to add someone else. If I do, I'll add you back, but I don't know if I do. My gamer tag is not Expert Fusion, though. It's right here. So snap that. I'll play one more game, maybe. I'll probably play one more. If we get a dub, that'd be sweet. But, you know, I don't know if it's gonna happen with this. I'll see what one of my friends are on. Wait, I can join Nero's. I can join Nero's game. Hold up. My boy Nero. You guys know Nero's Cinema? Was gonna let me join his game? Probably not. Nah, I didn't think so. Where the hell is this? Accept regimen. Why is there so many people in this? I'm not seeing my Activision friends. Okay, well I gotta go. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright, watch. We're gonna win this game. It's gonna happen. I don't know if this game is gonna have enough for me to want to play that much. I don't know. It just feels too slow to me.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
We're going to the Warzone. Warzone's a perfect name. You know what's kind of fucked up? I'm pretty sure Vonderhaar came up with that name too. He wanted that name for Blackout, but they wouldn't let him.
Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Go to TV station.
Looks like a DZ to me.
Is this actually broadcast from COD 4? I think it is. Dude, you coming hot, man.
Your teammates in the gulag.
Holy
If they survive,
shit.
they can redeploy. Alright, soldier. Mark a drop point for your team. Your primary objective is to kill them all.
That's really depressing.
Win here and you return to the front line. You
Oh,
lose,
shit.
your fight is over. Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Let's go.
Proper sorting. Stand by for redeployment.
Let's see the military base. Where's this military base at? Right over here.
Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in. Your teammates done in. They're returning to base. Your team is KIA. It's up to you now.
Squad up? Oh, I'll do that. Let me just finish up this game real quick. Actually, I'm probably gonna die in like 3 seconds, so don't worry. I just heard a guy over here. I want to at least kill him. Alright, you know what? You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Whatever. Alright. How do I join you? How do you find your Activision friends? Because I know you're not on this friend list. Oh wait, options, right? No, not on options. I don't know how to do this. Oh shit. Why can't I see you anymore? It used to let me go to Activision friends, you know what I mean? But it doesn't give me the option to do that. Yeah, I don't know how to do. I don't know how to join you. Close game. You're right there. All right. I just don't know how to check Activision friends because unless it just pops up here. I'll play one game because I do have some shit to do. I got some work to do after this. Because of course professors still assign stuff, even though... Oh, there we go. Okay, you're in. You're in. Battle Royale. Is shipment on the map? I remember hearing there's supposed to be shipment on it, but I couldn't find it. Who's that guy creeping up on us behind? Alright, you lead us somewhere, and I'll follow. I hope World Beyond spinoff is good. Honestly, I'm a little worried about it. I mean, like, if it's not good, it's not gonna hurt me that much, because, like, it's just a spinoff, but... I feel like it just seems too, like... goofy, like, childish, almost. You know, I feel like it's The Walking Dead. I want something dark and gritty and gruesome. I don't want a bunch of children, you know, like, yay, walkers, you know. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting from it. It might be really good. I have no idea, but it's just the way they're, you know, showing it off. It just makes it seem like childish, which they know The Walking Dead has a lot of lower age fan base. There's a lot of kids that watch the show, so maybe they're trying to gear it towards people like that, which is fine. I'll still check it out. Obviously, I'll definitely watch it all the way through. Even if I don't like it, I'll probably still watch it all the way through. But I don't know. I'd rather a new spinoff be like dark and gritty and something real. It's not even the fact that it's kids. You could have kids, but still make it dark and gritty. You know, I don't have no problem with the main characters being kids. There's a lot of shows led by kids that are great, like Stranger Things, for example. Great show led by kids, but like you still need it to be like something. I don't know. It could be great. It could be great. We'll see. All right, Chad. I want you to. Yeah, I don't want it to be a children adventure exactly. But since it connects to the Rick movies in some way, I think that'll make it interesting. Are we dropping? Oh wait, I already dropped. I'm going to the superstore, Chad. Go to the superstore. I don't know. I was following this guy, so I'm gonna drop on the roof. There's some dudes up here. Oh, you ain't fucking with Chad. You about to get clapped. get clapped, bitch!
I'm under fire!
Bitch!
I got you. Get ready to move.
Alright. You're good. You're good. You're good. I almost died there too, dude. He almost got me. What is that? I don't know what that is.
Kill that position.
Got a nice little scar. I'm gonna pick up this MP7. There's another guy up here. It's funny. You're gonna be hearing me in what's it called? Like 30 seconds later than what's actually happening, so.
Surviving earns them redeployment.
Did our teammate die? Great. No!
Sit, fool, man. We got us a fight. Sit, fool, man. We got us a fight.
They're coming! They're coming! They're coming! Shit! Oh. I should have finished the other guy off. I was hoping he would revive his teammate and that would give me some time. So that's why I didn't kill the teammate. I just kept him alive. That's fine.
Survive and you can redeploy.
Can you guys hear that? Let me know. If you can hear people screaming outside my door, because they're way too loud.
Fight's ready.
Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. I'll throw some
You're up next,
rocks
mate.
at him.
Get ready.
He's behind this thing. He's behind this thing. He's behind right here. I'm throwing rocks at him. I'm throwing rocks at him. He's inside of it. He's grabbing the flag.
Your
Oh,
teammate got a proper sorting. We're sending
you
them
got
along.
proper sorted.
Let's hit them hard.
Win here and you return to the front
All right.
line. You lose,
Wait,
you
I can
lose.
pay money to redeploy you?
Time to earn your freedom, soldier.
Ah! Jesus Christ.
Bringing you home.
All right, I'll play one more game. That didn't count as the game. That didn't count as the game. I'm not letting this guy. Or I'm not waiting for this guy to get cash. So, unless he does. No, he's not gonna redeploy us. This guy's a bitch. I'm leaving. Pull my power members out. I'm not waiting for this guy. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give it a watch for sure. I really wanted a series. Honestly, I was really hoping they would do a series based off of the Telltale game, like what I'm doing. That's why I made it, because the adaptation series, because I've always wanted a series based off of that story. I feel like it would just be so great. There's no water. I'm literally trying to drink nothing. I'm shit. Dude, no, we got ass. We both got ass there. Sounds like people having a great time. You know what? They are, but I don't want them to have a great time. Not right now. Now I'm trying to play some COD. Why does my webcam quality so cheeks? It literally is cheeks, and I don't understand why. I can't do anything about it. It just looks cheeks. I think this is a good idea to try to fix it mid-game. It shouldn't be fucking up, but it is. Adjust into the mode. I'll find my footing eventually. What I'm finding hard adjusting to is the armor, because I'm used to just the Modern Warfare's time to kill. So then when you take into account armor, sometimes you're putting so many more shots into people, and it's like, shit. And I'm dead before I can do anything. But, you know, you gotta get used to that, I guess. It's gonna feel more like Black Ops 4 time to kill with that, which I like when it's a higher time to kill, but the problem is if you don't have the same, like if you don't have armor, you're fucked. Which that's kind of how it was in Blackout 2. I feel like armor is a thing that it needs to be perfected in such a way, or else it becomes unfair. I kind of wish all battle royales just didn't have any armor, honestly, like at all. Just have a health and then that's it. But I guess it adds some variety to the loot and what you can find.
Battle Royale.
All right, where are we landing?
Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Where should we go? Airport? I guess we're going to the airport. Even though I don't really want to go here, but fuck it. I love how this Battle Royale map was leaked in like August of last year. I've seen this map since August. Hold up, I'm landing right behind some guy. Oh, the starting pistol is so weak. As it should be, but still. Trophy system. Yo, can we get a dub? That'd be sweet. No! 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 Oh, where did you come from? Oh my god. Always a third guy. It's always the third guy. Crazy thing will be in season 11. That is crazy. Honestly, I always expected it to go on this long. Like, I feel like everyone always doubted it. They always thought it was gonna end, like it'd be canceled. But I was always like, nah, dude, this show is huge. It's not gonna just be canceled. You know, unless it gets like lower than like 1 million views per episode, then maybe I'll worry. But right now, no. Especially with AMC Premiere, all the people buying that.
Soldier.
Oh shit, I'm up.
And you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. You're up, soldier.
Whoa, who threw a rock at me?
Sort this fucker out. You gave him a proper sorting. Stand by.
Got him. Don't know why people are throwing rocks at me though. That's kind of rude. I'm gonna drop at these hills over here.
Redeploying to the AO. Teammate has been cleared for redeployment.
Wait, is this the Modern Warfare 2 area? Like, from the campaign? Or am I bugging? It looks like it. I don't see any loot. I think this place has been looted already. Snapshot grenade. Scar? Nope. Got a throwing knife. I'm gonna cross map with the throwing knife. You know what game I haven't played in a long time and I kind of want to try out? Fucking Apex. Haven't played that game in a long time, but I kind of want to try it out again. The looting feels similar to Apex for some reason. Not in a bad way, but it does feel like Apex a little bit. In terms of how the looting looks and feels. Obviously the look of the game itself doesn't feel anything like Apex, but...
Bounty target is up. Let's get it done.
Hope that's your footsteps and not an enemy. What is this? Oh, buy station. Nah, I don't need any of that. I hear a chest on top. I hear a chest, but I don't see it. Sounds like it's on top. Or it's in here. No. Yeah, I think it's on top. But I do not know how to get up there.
Venom up.
I want the UAV. That'd be fucking insane. Is that a fucking bombing run? Yeah, okay, I'm getting out of here. Oh, little baby's crib. Our boy's down.
All right, moving up. Hostiles in the area.
Hostiles. Wait for me.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Enemy UAV, yeah, fuck that. I got your cover fire. Cover fire. I did a hell of a lot of damage to these guys. This guy far. You guys can't hear me. I don't know why I'm talking to myself right now. Enemy team hunting me. Fuck that shit. There's more guys. There's gotta be more guys. Yo, wait, I can... He can buy your life back, Chad. He can.
Bloody hell, I need medical.
I don't have enough money, though.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Hey, come on!
Loadout
Jesus.
drop inbound.
Who are you talking to? Oh, they're hunting me down. Is that why they're all after me?
Gas
And I'm lagging.
New safe zone located.
We're in the safe zone? Okay. Dude, this is gonna be hard to win. Oh, you're back in? Good, good. I think there's a guy in this area. I'm gonna drop down and get this guy's shit. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Come on, dude. I knew there was a guy there, but I fucking went down anyways. See, that's why... I had the same problem with Blackout, though. It's not just this game. I feel like you get punished for rushing. You're just better off camping. But, like, I don't want to camp, though. That's the thing. But it is a Battle Royale. I've literally tried to drink this water, like, 10 times, and it's been empty, like, 10 times. Yo, hopefully Bogatti requests some redeployment from me, man. Come on. Did he do it? Did he do it? Please tell me he did it. Oh, he bought something else. What a scumbag. Bogatti bought something else. Instead of buying my damn life back. Hey, why does it say I have 3 kills here, but then it says I have 2 kills up there? I don't know. Yo, if you can team kill, just shoot a teammate in the head for me, please.
Alright, moving up.
How do you edit your videos with Sony Vegas? Sony Vegas Pro 17, is it? Yeah, I think I have 17.
Setting
Damn! Bro, this is gonna be hard to get a dub. I'll get a dub tomorrow. I'll get a dub tomorrow. And there goes Bogata. Alright.
Hard out there. Return to base.
I will be going. Thank you all for watching. But yeah, that's all for today. I'll probably be playing tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream though. I might just play for fun. Maybe I'll stream. I don't know. I think final verdict of the first day of playing. It's fun now. But I just don't know if it's gonna last for me. For me. It might last for others. I'm sure it will. I just feel like it's not gonna last. I feel like I'm gonna be back to zombies within like a week. But for now, it's fun. And I'll try more. Fuck those sweats. Dude, I have to just... Fuck this skill waste matchmaking. They did say there was none in Warzone. And I believe them. I'm not gonna, you know, claim that they're lying. But you know what? They should take it out of multiplayer too. That would be sweet. That would be swell. But I don't think they will. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. If I stream tomorrow, I'll probably be playing Warzone. If I don't, I'll probably just be editing videos. I don't know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.